And we are back up. Okay, so sorry about that to anyone who was trying to watch, did not realize we stopped streaming. Oi, oi, oi. Frickin' Shadow Spire. Anyways, for those that missed it, I will recap real quick. They all entered in, have gathered their relics after entering into the main hall. All the relics stopped with their unnatural movements, shining, ice forming, etc. And the front door slammed shut, and bloody letters have started appearing on the southern wall just above the marble staircase. And I will go back over what the words say. Beneath this dwelling lurks a beast who hungers for a bloody feast. He sleeps until the midnight chime, then wakes to feed his dark design. If morsels seek to flee their doom, then bring toward his secret room a gift to soothe his savage mood, but mind the service of his brood. Suddenly the grandfather clock strikes 6 o'clock. You hear it toll 6 times.
Well, at least we know it's 6 o'clock now, apparently.
Can anybody read that? Akif doesn't know how to read, by the way. Remember, you gotta remember, she's got 5 intelligence.
Well, you'll just hear me go. You'll hear Shadowspire go. That means it's 6 o'clock.
No, I mean this letter. Those look like words, but I don't know how to read.
Hold on. Let me get over there. I'll help you out.
Yeah, you look like the type that knows how to read. Pussy.
Well,
whispers under her breath.
We'll deal with that later. But anyway, just because I'm educated don't mean I don't know how to fight.
Mm-hmm.
So, Shadowspire will take the letter or take the piece of paper, whatever it is.
No. You're misunderstanding. It's not a piece of paper. On the wall, bloody letters appear.
Okay, so I would be able to tell her what it is, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I will tell her what it says, and we will just go from there.
All right. Yeah, that's the big thing is these are letters that appear on the wall in blood.
That doesn't seem too good.
Well, especially when it's in blood.
What if we just left? We don't have to be here, you know.
That's some freaky deaky shit on the wall. I don't want to deal with that, man.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we have our stuff, right?
Yeah. No reason to stick around.
All right, let's go.
No. Yeah, let's get down. Let's get out of here.
Hold up. Whoa. Before you go.
Is this gate locked?
Is there a doorway here?
Well, there shouldn't be.
Hello? Get back in the house.
Okay.
Get back in the house. Don't go running ahead of the story. As you open the outside door of the house, you find that the exterior of the house is surrounded by nothing but thick, fleshy tendrils.
Well, maybe we should stay in the house.
Yes, we do.
And Akif's gonna slam the door, as quickly as she opened it.
How's that door? I thought we broke it.
Sorry, what was that?
Didn't we like destroy the door?
No. Well, yeah, I mean, you may have destroyed the door, but in its place is now those tendrils.
Would Shadowspire's kind of, because he's kind of new to the area due to his incident that he caused, trying to get to know where he is at and everything. He has done a little bit of research, and during that time of research, would he kind of maybe stumbled upon what this is, what the fog or the tentacles is?
Not a clue.
Okay.
By the way, for your reference, there are doors. Give me a second. Oh my god. Do. Oh, come on. Bring it up. Thank you. Why can I not? Oh, why does it gotta be so small? Okay. There are doors. There are multiple doors. One being here. Wait, why is it not? Oh. There's a door here. There is a door here. And a door. Whoops. Here. And here. And a door right here. For your reference.
So, are we sticking together or are we splitting up?
This is
While you guys were
I say we
talking,
should stay
Finrod,
together.
while you guys were talking amongst yourselves, Finrod was praying to his deity, Sylvania, the Lady of the Forest, for protection.
Okay, and what are those blue? Did I cause those blue dots?
I put them there to mark doors.
Oh, okay. I was just like, what are them blue dots? That works fine for me. I was just like, wait, what? Alright.
Cora will try to go through this door. The one to the right.
To the right. You said? That would be... Okay. Gotta give me a moment to get to that area. Alright, so you want to go through the one to the right. Yeah, you find the door is definitely not locked or anything, so give me a minute to open it up.
And as you try to open the door, you see, excuse me, one of the yellow orbs start following you in that direction to make for sure that you have some kind of light.
and then I will describe this area for you.
It's the kitchen.
Yeah, but it's got a nice little explanation. You enter a tidy kitchen with dishware, cookware, and utensils neatly placed on shelves. A work table has a cutting board and a... Hold on a minute. There we go. A cutting board and a rolling pin atop it. A stone dome-shaped oven stands near the east wall. Its bent oven stovepipe connecting to a hole in the ceiling. Behind the stove and to the left is a thin door. In the front right-hand corner of the room stands a small wooden door set into the wall.
Repeat that last part. Cut out there a little.
Huh?
You cut out the last part. Can you repeat that?
In the front right-hand corner of the room stands a small wooden door set into the wall.
I just walk out and announce to the rest of the party and says, "There's nothing lootable in here. It's just a kitchen."
Oi, let me see. Like if walks in after him. Yeah, it looks like just a kitchen. Any good food in here? This looks like some kind of rich family.
Okay, so you wanna...
She starts rummaging through the cabinets, I guess.
Alright, hold on a minute. Let me... Oh my gosh, I gotta move my map a little bit for me. So you're rummaging... Whoops, wrong button. In your rummaging through the cabinets, let me see. Looking through the place, you find that one of the shelves contains a set of beautiful decorative plates painted with pictures of windmills. One of the plates appears to have been knocked off the shelf and lies in shattered pieces on the floor, leaving an empty spot in the row of plates. You are not able to find any actual food in the cabinets.
Damn it! All there are these plates. Fancy engravings. Don't know why anybody would spend so much on plates. And then she exits the kitchen, just looking dejected.
All right.
Okay, over there.
Yeah, no food, just fancy plates.
Okay, just checking.
That's kind of suspicious because this is a relatively big house. So, where's all the food?
I know. I'm starving.
Okay, I check in this room here.
Okay, so that room there. Alright. So that would be that area. Yep. Give me a sec to move. Wow. That was not supposed to happen. Oh my god. You did not see that.
See what?
Exactly.
What?
Let's just say a little bit more than should have got exposed.
That's what she said.
Wow.
Nice.
You would go there all good. All right. If you can't tell...
It's a big ass dining room. Okay.
Yeah, give me a second to reveal the rest of it. My map is being a little slow on the movement. And you notice there is another hearth. Alright, I will look and see.
These windows.
You enter into a wood-paneled dining room. The centerpiece is a carved mahogany table surrounded by 8 high-backed chairs with sculpted. My tongue got tied. With sculpted armrests and cushioned seats. A crystal chandelier hangs above the table, which is set with resplendent silverware and crystal glass, polished to a dazzling shine. Mounted above the marble fireplace is a mahogany frame painting of an alpine vale. The wall paneling is carved in elegant images of deer among trees. Red silk drapes cover the windows, and a tapestry hangs from an iron rod bolted to the south wall. Mind you, the south wall is the side where the fireplaces are, just for a reference. The table groans beneath the weight of a delicious-looking feast. Exquisite dishes lay on grand platters. Succulent roasted poultry glazed with a shimmering honey sauce, perfectly grilled cuts of beef, still steaming lightly, and a variety of cheeses and fresh fruit and freshly baked breads give off a comforting aroma. Sorry, what was that?
Are these windows here? Are these windows?
No. Yes, and all you see are the tendrils.
So we completely surrounded. That's nice to know. At the very least. Is this fire like lit at this moment?
Yes.
And is there like a good amount of fuel in it still?
Fuel?
Yeah, like firewood. Is there a lot?
No, it's a faint glow.
Well, that still means that someone was here semi-recently. So did we just kind of break into someone's house? That's nice.
Maybe they shouldn't have dragged our items using this magic hocus pocus.
Does the silverware look valuable?
It is, I mean, it does say a set with resplendent silverware and crystal glasses polished to a dazzling shine.
I'm just going to walk over to the table and start putting the silverware in my bag. And look at the other two in the room. We can sell this later.
It's all yours, man. It's all yours, mate.
For someone that was hungry, I'm just saying.
Oh, wait, is there food?
Holy shit.
That explains the low scores on some of her stuff.
I literally said the table groans beneath the weight of a delicious-looking feast. Exquisite dishes lay on grand platters. Succulent roasted poultry glazed with a shimmering honey sauce. Perfectly grilled cuts of beef still steaming lightly. A variety of cheeses and fresh fruits. And freshly baked breads giving off a comforting aroma.
Oh, shit, my bad.
Yeah, but I ain't eating it. I'm pretty sure that's poison.
Nothing to me. Nothing, can't be worse than anything I've had. She goes straight. Aegip's gonna go straight for the meat.
After the writing of blood on the wall?
Yeah, I'm hungry.
And a feast that's just left here unattended, uneaten. Nah, something's going on here.
I can't remember last time I had meat. She's gonna take just a comically large ham shake, and she's just like start munching on it.
Yeah, nothing happens to you as you eat the food.
This is pretty good. You guys ought to try some.
Finrod stops praying and he looks at the door and pushes it open if it's unlocked.
Oi, Elf, you hungry?
Well, I don't think I would be able to hear you that well all the way over there.
Oh, you're going to the other door, my bad.
Yeah, I don't know why everyone likes to split up in a party. Mind you, Finrod, do you remember the last campaign? Finrod, do you remember the last campaign, what happens when you split up?
Yeah, but I'm not going in the room. I'm staying out here with Shadow. If he's still in the main hallway area.
He's in the hallway. He's just got his eyes rolled back and he's following everybody else because you look at him and the raven is gone from his shoulder. The raven currently is right.
Finrod slowly walks over to the rest of with everybody.
Okay.
Well, Elf, you hungry?
Finrod looks at the table and he looks at everything around him. No, I have rations. I shall be fine.
Rations? Psh.
I'm telling you, man, grab what you can. We can get rich off this stuff.
You know what? I'm with Fuzzy over here.
Oh, Fuzzy. I was like, what are we talking about? Then I realized you're talking about the bugbear.
Yeah, the bugbear.
Oh, okay. All right, so you get your fill of food, and I don't know if you're actually taking any of it or whatever.
Ikif's got a very one-track mind, so she just focused on shoving as much down her gullet as she can right now.
Gotcha.
I mean, 5 intelligence, you gotta remember, she doesn't think ahead.
Alright. Well, you guys have finished eating as much food as you want, feeling stuffed, and realizing that there's probably still plenty of house to be explored.
Finrod goes back out the door to the main area.
I want to open this door.
Which one?
The one I'm in front of.
Okay, hold on.
The one next to the dining room door.
Oh, the itty bitty door. Okay. Yeah. All right. That's what I was figuring. Okay. So as you open that door, come on. Give me my eraser. Why are you being dumb? There we go. All right. As you look inside, you realize it is a cloakroom, but you notice an envelope poking from the pocket of one of the cloaks.
An envelope?
Yes.
Hey guys, I think I found some money. I reach for the envelope and take it.
Ooh, let me see.
Oh, great.
Sorry, what? What was that, Shadowspire?
I said, great.
Okay, you take the envelope. What do you do with it?
Is it like sealed shut or is it flap open?
It is sealed shut. As you look at the envelope, you see on the front of it, it is addressed to somebody by the name of Lady Lavina Wachter.
Is there a seal on the? Is there a wax seal that's sealing it?
Yes, the wax seal is in the shape of a windmill.
Can I see if I recall anything about this, like history check or something?
You would know nothing of the windmill. By the way, I don't know if any of you looked at the calendar that was provided in that document that I had allowed everyone to see. I'm trying to remember what the date is of when this adventure starts. I had it.
The current year is 735. There's not a specific date.
Oh yeah. Oh yes. You're right. Yeah, current year is 735. Yep. All right. So back to the thing. Damn it. When you open, you can easily open the envelope, but when you open the envelope, you notice there is a piece of paper inside.
Can I pull it out and read it?
Reading the piece of paper, you are cordially invited to join Mr. Gustav and Elizabeth Durst for a celebration of the 1-year anniversary of the Durst Mill. The Durst residence, Barovia Village, 6:00 p.m., 13 Neover 348. Dinner and refreshments are to be served. And for your information, I will give you a picture of that. Copy image. So you can see what the
Ooh. Oh, that's the same windmill I saw on the plates.
I was getting ready to say the exact same thing.
Say what now?
That was what the feast was at the table.
Oh, well, also in the kitchen. I was a bit busy at the table.
No, it can't be the feast at the table because this is almost 400-year difference. So unless that food's 400 years old.
Well, how do you think I got here?
So you're telling me you're 400 years old?
Don't be silly. Nobody lives that long.
Do we know the specific date?
Yeah, like I say, it is about 400 years in the future of this invitation.
Yeah, but I mean, is today 13th Navar 735?
No, it is. Well, where was that? I had it. It is October 26, 735.
Okay.
Which, I mean, is basically October, and Navar would be like November. To give you a reference.
Yes. You see Shadowspire. He just starts, just kind of, just walking back and forth, just pacing, trying to possibly put things together in his head. He stops and he goes, wait, this can't be right.
Did you just have a brain fart?
No.
I didn't know brains could do that.
It can, but you don't have one, so you wouldn't know.
Oh, that would explain a lot.
Well, let me try to put into words how I can explain things. I am not. Okay. Let me figure this out.
Well, you food was hot.
That food was hot, right?
Oh.
So that tells me that something's not right. And then the invitation that you just read, it puts it as we are ahead. But why would the food be hot unless there's something wrong with this house or this place? I've only dealt with something like this, oddly enough, once in my life, and that's kind of how I got here.
Well, I would have guessed by the tentacles outside and the fact that we can't leave that something's been wrong with this house since the beginning. But you do you, I guess.
Well,
let me see. Let me kind of look into something, if that's okay.
I have a question.
You see him.
Finrod is a high elf. Would he be able to, figure out what the what are they called? The plant tentacles are, being she's from the forest?
They are not a plant tentacle.
Okay.
They are fleshy.
Fleshy?
Like the opposite of a plant.
Yeah, like your skin, flesh.
In the back of Shadowspire's mind, he's thinking maybe this has got some kind of, I don't know, maybe curse or, maybe some kind of magic that he has dabbled in, which is what brought him here.
No.
But he's not really sure if that's the case. He doesn't really, he's kind of really just kind of like, he doesn't want to speak up because he doesn't want to be wrong. But in the back of his mind, he's like, this has to be what brought me here. Something with the magic. There's some kind of magic here.
Okay. But to answer your question, no.
You.
Okay.
All right. Continuing on. I know Finrod has been wanting to go in that room, right?
Yep.
All right.
Me too.
Hold on. Let me bring the lights to you. Hang on a second. Let me bring you some light.
For some reason, my computer is really lagging right now. Probably because I'm streaming. Okay. Now, as you crack the door to this room open, you catch a glimpse of something feral beyond. An amber eye that flashes in the darkness, and a bestial muzzle curled into a snarl.
Oh no.
Koro's right behind him. Come on, man, move! I want to see!
Boy, what's going on?
The door cracks open. The door cracks open, revealing a gray-furred wolf frozen into place. It's only a moment before you realize that it's not moving, and another one before you realize that it's not alone. This oak-paneled room looks like a hunter's den. Mounted above the fireplace is a stag's head, and positioned around the outskirts of the room are two additional stuffed wolves, a large gray wolf and a smaller brown wolf. Two padded chairs draped in animal furs face the hearth with an oak table between them, supporting an assortment of objects. A chandelier hangs above a cloth-covered table, surrounded by 4 chairs, and 2 cabinets stand against the wall. A pair of small toys seem to have been forgotten beneath one of the chairs.
A pair of small toys, you said?
Yes.
I go over
to the table and picks up the toy to observe it.
You mean examine?
Yeah.
As you examine the toys, they are small plush gray wolves whose threadbare coats show evidence of heavy mending and patchwork. Clumsy stitchwork on their stomachs reads Rose and Thorn. One on each. One says Rose, one says Thorn.
These must be the children that we saw in the portrait.
That
belong to the children. My bad.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, it belonged to the adults.
Finrod puts the toys on the table and goes over to the one wooden stand.
You mean the cabinet?
Yeah, the cabinet.
Okay. As you open the cabinet, you see 5 silvered short bow bolts mixed in with about another 60 bolts.
Move! Get out of the way! I pick up the bolts.
Are you taking all 65 of them?
At least the silvered ones.
I need how many ever you're taking.
I'll take all the silvered ones and 30 of the other.
Okay. So make sure you get that added to your character sheet in your inventory.
You said it was 5 silvered, right?
Yep, 5 silvered. The other cabinet contains a mounted piece of child's needlework that depicts a boy and girl holding the hands of a young woman, alongside clumsily stitched words that read, "For Miss Clara." The young woman's face has been slashed and cut out.
Is there any actual crossbow in the room?
Where are you all looking? Just wondering.
Ikuf is looking up at the deer's head, thinking that it's such a waste of perfectly good food.
Finrod is over by the one wolf, with his hand on it.
Okay. And
Presumptively, I'm still picking out the crossbow bolts.
okay.
Satisfier's over by the door, just trying to make sure that he can see pretty much everything in that room as much as he can.
I'm just examining this dining table, like the quality of the build.
You can tell it was definitely not made of cheap wood. This does seem like a not exactly noble house, but definitely someone of high repute. Or someone with a bit of wealth. Have you left the room, Finrod?
Yes, I have.
Alright, so okay.
But I see the grandfather clock, and I go over to examine it to see if there's anything special about it.
It still sits on 6 o'clock.
Interesting. Is there anything like way to open it to see if it's malfunctioned or anything?
No.
Interesting.
So, like, the minute hand is moving, or it's like not moving at all?
Currently, it is not moving.
That's very suspicious because just now it was like working. Does it have like a panel of glass that shows the internals? I guess.
Huh?
Does it have like a panel of glass that shows the internals?
Yeah, you can see the like pendulums, and they're not moving at all.
Okay, so what if I like smash the center of the glass to get into the inner workings?
Why would you do that?
Well, to see if it's working.
Nice.
You can see it's not working.
Well, if I'm able to push my hands inside there, I could probably see to figure out a way to make it work.
Isn't there?
Sounds like we got a proper mechanic over here.
Finrod puts his hand on the ballast, I think it's called a baluster, and feels if there's anything above that is worrisome.
What do you mean? On the stairwell?
Like the handrail going up.
Oh, okay. No, you can't feel if anything is worrisome above or not.
Okay.
Here, Koira,
so
as you are about ready, when you complete your action of grabbing all the bolts from the cabinet, or the bolts that you want, you happen to notice, turning around to leave, that the large gray wolf is now standing beside the smaller brown wolf, and the first gray wolf has turned its snarl towards the other.
Towards the other?
Towards the others, yes. So basically, two of the wolves are standing together, and the other one is snarling at the other two.
I walk over to the gray wolf, stroke its fur, and say, "Such a good boy."
Okay. All right. Well, that being said, you have pretty much explored the first floor.
Well, fellas, only one thing to go from here is now that we've hit rock bottom.
What is it?
Oh, it's there.
Up the
The only way
stairs.
is up.
Alright.
Alright, I guess we're following him.
Let's go then.
He seems to know what he's doing.
Hopefully.
As you
Finrod
guys
starts slowly following the others.
Alright. As you guys are heading up the stairs, you can hear the grandfather clock tick once.
Nick?
And
Okay, can I gonna rush back down to it and like see if it's like if something's like jamming against one of the gears or something.
you don't have the mechanical knowledge to understand that.
Okay, I guess I'll just go back up.
Alright, give me a second because new map. Oh, come on. There we go. Alright. Don't go jumping ahead of everyone. This is second floor, so Barbarian would lead with the Ranger behind, Wizard behind, and what the heck did you do, hero? What? Why is your character different?
My character?
Here,
Oh, everybody's
here, Koira.
I updated the picture.
Oh, well, damn. Alright, then, alright. I wish I would have known that you had updated the picture. It would have helped me a lot. Alright, that way. Okay, perfect. I just tired of seeing the explanation of the how to pronounce it. Unlit oil lamps are mounted on the wall of this elegant hall. Hanging above the mantelpiece is a longsword with a windmill cameo worked into the hilt. Standing suits of armor flank wooden doors in the east and west walls. Each suit of armor clutches a spear and a visored helm shaped like a wolf's head. The doors between them are carved with images of dancing youths. The red marble staircase continues its upward spiral to a third floor, a cold draft whispering down from above.
They really like their windmill theme here, huh?
I go and try to open that door.
Okay, let me verify. So you're trying to open the double door?
Yes.
Alright, that would be that. I got you. I gotta find the right. There it is. Let me bring the map down so. There we go there. It's gonna take me a moment to reveal this room. Because it's a pretty expansive room. Oh. I'll have to close that back up. Luckily, I didn't reveal anything of importance right there.
Finrod looks very intent at the sword and all that on the wall.
Okay. I mean, it's a long sword on a wall. There we go. Alright. Oh, I did not. You bastard. I said There we go. Ay. All right. Red velvet drapes cover the windows of this room. An exquisite mahogany desk and matching high-backed chair face the entrance and the fireplace, above which hangs a framed picture of a windmill perched atop a rocky crag. Situated in corners of the room are two overstuffed chairs. Floor-to-ceiling bookshelves line the south wall. A rolling wooden ladder allows one to more easily reach the top shelves.
There's scrolls?
Books.
I turn to the barbarian and say, you probably won't find anything of interest in here for yourself.
Oh, really?
Considering you can't read and everything.
Oh. Well, is there a bunch of reading in there?
I go over to the desk and start rummaging through it.
Yeah, Ikith peeks in and she's just like, wow, and then she just, she doesn't even bother to enter. She just like, and I guess sits on the one of the like the base of the statue, or I guess the suits of armor here, and just waits for everybody else to be done with that room.
Finrod looks at the bookshelf and looks for any grimoires or any important books.
You find nothing of importance in the books, just light reading. Here, Koira, atop the desk, you notice a handwritten note, and reading over it, it says, "Dear Mr. and Mrs. Durst, in light of the current condition, I respectfully ask your leave for a brief time away from my responsibilities. While my devotion to your dear children makes this decision difficult, I have taken it upon myself to find a solution that, I hope, will serve your household well. A good acquaintance of mine is experienced in the care of children, and I believe that she could assume my role during my temporary leave without difficulty. I realize that my request is not without its complications. However, my years serving your family have shown me the depth of your understanding and compassion. I truly feel that I have become a part of this family, and I look forward to bringing another member of that family into this world. Yours sincerely, Clara."
Is there a date on it?
No.
Anything else, or is that the only thing I note?
The top drawer of the desk contains a number of receipts for candles, daggers, and incense.
Man, these people were rich. You should see their receipts here.
Wait, what? Why are you looking at the receipts?
Because I'm looking for money.
Well, I mean, look at the books. Some of these books could be expensive.
I mean, there's this letter here that you might find interesting because you into that kind of stuff, I guess.
You don't know what I'm into.
Finrod looks through the books to find the best, like you said, storybook for light entertainment.
Okay, give me a perception check, Finrod.
Perception? Okay,
yep.
Give me 1 second. Gotta wait for it to load. Okay. Perception. Right there. Boom. Does 17 work?
As you are looking for some good books to read, you can see flickering candlelight emanating from, let me get the ping. From behind this bookshelf.
Is it like a special door or something?
I don't know.
Like I see the candlelight. I start checking the books to see if it is a hidden doorway.
You are unable to tell what is actually behind the books.
Okay, there's something behind there.
1 second.
Wait looks
wait 1 minute. Wait 1 minute. I need to check something. Oh. You do happen to find amongst the books that you were looking through, there is a red covered book with a blank spine.
I pull on it to take it out.
All right, as you pull on it, the bookshelf swings forward, revealing a blank wooden wall behind it. You see a small panel of dark wood built into the wall at approximately chest level. A small hollow niche, jagged and irregular, lies at the panel's center and emanates a faint amber glow.
Okay. I start looking around. This. Wait, what has an amber glow? I didn't hear that last part.
It's like a indent in the wall.
Okay, I put my hand on the wall to see if I can open it or not. If it's another door.
You are unable to open it with your hand alone.
Okay. Being I'm behind the the bookshelf is open and stuff, I do a quick little whistle to have people come over for the party to come over towards me.
All right.
What's up?
What do you need?
Miss Barbarian, I need you to take out this wall.
Easy. All right, she's gonna do the same thing she did at the front door: whip out her maul and just get a nice swing in.
Okay.
Let me roll.
I have a suggestion.
Oh.
What if we see the other door that's out in the hallway goes into that? What are you trying to get into?
I rolled a 10 to hit.
You swing at it. It hits the panel, but it doesn't even look like you were able to dent that panel.
Hold on.
Oh, does the big bad wolf have a better idea?
Can I try to open this door?
Yeah.
Okay, here, Koira, give me a second because I know that I believe I know where you're going into. Yeah, you're going into that, so I'll fog of war that.
I'll wait till the DM gets done with that.
Oh, come on. Stupid lag. I'm not sure. Let me see if there's any information about this. Yeah, with this undecorated room contains a pair of beds with straw-stuffed mattresses. At the foot of each bed is a closed footlocker. A door to the left appears to lead to a closet. In the right-hand corner stands a small wooden door, a metal button set into the wall beside it. A basket full of unwashed laundry appears to have been left beside it.
Can I press the button?
Yeah, as you press the button and look inside, you can tell it's a dumbwaiter.
Did we see anything downstairs that gave indication there was a dumbwaiter?
Hold on. Funny enough, no. As apparently the map is weird, I will just say. The way the map is built, I don't understand. Because it looks like the dumbwaiter does not go to the first floor.
But you said in the kitchen there was a little wooden door set in the corner of the room. Is it not the dumbwaiter?
Could be.
Or does that lead down to a crypt? Questions.
Possibly.
That we don't know the answers to yet.
I don't actually see per the. You said on the first floor there was a. And you said that was in the dining room, right?
No, you said it was in the kitchen.
I
think you said it was the front right corner.
Oh yeah, okay. So yeah, it's a difference between this map versus the actual map in the campaign. These are custom maps, by the way. If you haven't figured that out. But yeah, that would have been a dumbwaiter door.
So it goes into the kitchen.
Yeah.
And how big is this?
Literally, like 5 by 5.
So like a small humanoid could fit in it.
Pretty much, yep.
So I could fit in it.
You could. Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Finrod puts his hand on the panel and feels around for any like buttons or like ways to open the panel.
You are unable to find any way to open the panel.
I just yell from the other room, what if you just said open sesame?
Only things work like that.
How do you know? Open sesame.
Nothing happens.
Well,
Okay.
you miss
I
all
want
the
to go to the wall, right? The wall
Okay.
back of the room, and I want to knock on it.
Finrod
You
looks
want?
at
Sorry, what was that?
I want to go to the wall at the back of the room and knock on it.
It sounds hollow behind it, but you see nothing that would actually indicate a way past that wall.
So
Uh,
Shadow Spire takes a look at that wall that they have found, and would he see any like hinges or anything on that wall?
No, you only see the indent in the wall that is emanating the glow.
Would he be able to, I don't know, maybe look through that hole?
It is not a hole. It is an indent, but it does not go through the wall.
Oh, okay. We don't really have time. Well, we do. We don't. And she tried to hit
Finrod
it and
has
it
an
didn't do
idea.
anything. Okay, what's your idea?
I'm gonna take my short sword out and shove it through the indent and try and pry it open.
Nothing happens.
What's a shot?
Finrod unsheaths his short sword and stabs the indent to try and pry the wall open.
Again, nothing happens.
Okay. Oh, it was worth a try.
That's what I said.
Can I try to open the footlocker in the room?
Yeah, you just find clothing that looks like it would have belonged to a servant.
Okay.
That's a server's quarters. Nothing valuable in here.
You see Shadow Spire he sits down Indian style. Right where he's at. Just plops down. And he's gonna plop down probably right about there. His eyes close, and you hear an incantation that none of you know what he's doing. And none of you understand it. And he will sit there and he will cast at first level detect magic to see if there is something going on with that spot that could be magical.
Okay, what you detect is nothing magical.
Magical things in the room.
Say what?
Are there magical items in the room? Because I do see magical effects within 30 feet of myself.
No, sir. Nothing magical in the room.
Okay. So that is not magical. Well, I mean, we weren't doing anything else, so I figured everything else wasn't working, so I figured I might as well give this a shot. You see, after the 10 minutes.
Yet, but I really don't want to set the house on fire.
Well, you see, after the 10 minutes of him just sitting there doing this incantation, he gets up and he's like, well, I'm stumped.
What were you even doing?
In the
I do
silence,
have a spell that might work, but I don't want to burn down the house.
Can I see if there's a button around the dust?
hello. In the silence of the house, you hear another tick.
Is that from the Godfather? Is that from the grandfather clock downstairs?
I think
maybe?
so.
Yes, that would be from the grandfather clock.
And just out of curiosity, since we got to the house, like how much time has passed?
Give me a second, I will tell you. I gotta scroll all the way up. Okay. So
Curiosity, how long
far,
have we been in the house?
So far, you guys have been in the house for an hour.
We've been in the house for an hour, and yet that thing has only made noise twice.
Oh,
3 times. If you
sorry.
include when it went off.
You don't hear a tick. You hear it chime 7 times.
Meaning the 7th hour has passed.
Well, what is that supposed to mean?
Well, he will go over. Shadow Spider will go over to. I will never pronounce your name right, so I'm apologizing ahead of time. We'll go over to Etika and just kind of like tap her in like some part of her body because she's like big and bulky. So he'll like tap on her and go. That means it's 7 o'clock.
Oh. What does that mean? For reference, she's grown up on a pirate ship. All right, she doesn't know what the fuck a clock is.
Don't worry, just trust us.
I will. Well, after he looks up at her and goes, "It is now my life mission to teach you how to tell time."
Oh, that's like a time thing. Is it like nighttime?
Yes.
Okay. Can I look around the desk for a button?
Could have just said nighttime. Don't even got pish posh with these fancy numbers. 7. What do you think you are?
I'm sorry. What was that about? What was that about a button?
I want to look around the desk for a button.
There
Maybe
are
there's
no.
something that you press to open the stupid panel.
You have searched the entire room, unable to find any way to open that panel.
Alright, okay. Next room it is.
Finrod looks around the little room behind the bookshelf for anything that would like a lever or something.
You have looked through the entire room. There is nothing you have found that would open that panel.
Okay, well, it's a lost
How
cause.
many
Let's
ways
head
do
over
I have
the
to
next
say
room.
it?
All right.
I would use my firebolt, but I don't feel like burning down the house.
Hey,
Okay, just a question for everyone. It is now 10 o'clock. Does anyone need to hop off or do we continue?
This is probably a stopping time for me.
All right. Then we will continue on next week at the same time, Sunday evening, and continue exploring this lovely house that you guys have been brought into.
Awesome.
Lovely is a strange way of putting it.
Well, we will see you all at the same back time on the same back channel.
Yep. Y'all have a great week, and don't be afraid to ask me any questions in the Discord channel if anything comes up. And definitely, if anything comes up where you cannot make it, let me know ASAP so I can let everyone else know. Because that is my biggest pet peeve is very short notice. Oh, I can't make it. It sort of ruins an attitude. But, alright, y'all have a great evening and or/week.
Y'all